Everybody, welcome back to Bushes on the Trail. I'm Al, and Christy and I are the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and we are taking on Chimney Tops. Should be a pretty good hike, so I hope you stick around. Closure advisory. There's no access to the rock pinnacles known as Chimney Tops. Section remains closed due to environmental damage. The area was impacted by the Chimney Tops 2 fire and is dangerous and unstable. As you can see, this is a highly trafficked trail. A lot of people heading up here. So we'll see what happens. And all of that is within the first 1/10 of a mile. A lot to see so far. We'll see what the rest of the trail holds. Okay, the first 3/10 of a mile a decent up, and now it levels off, and some pretty good views so far today. All right, a little over half mile in, it's leveled out. This trail is no joke, but it is sort of sad. Off in the distance, we can see the fire damage from the fires several years ago. And so some of those mountains are still not accessible. Such a shame. About 1/10 of a mile from the trailhead, so just under 3/4 of a mile. You come to this spot right here. Start to bend a little bit towards the mountain a little bit. Very tough uphill. Right now we've stopped a couple times, breathing heavy, but so far it's been very pretty. To the AT, to the left, Chimney Tops, about a mile to the right. There are a lot of these little tiny waterfalls all over the place. Now it's later in the afternoon, about 3:30 or so, when we hit the trail, and some people coming down, a lot of people coming down, so hopefully a lot of people are getting ready for dinner, leaving the top, and there won't be as many people up there. And the infamous stairs. You see, the trail is icy. Over 1.5 miles in, and still more stairs. So more of those pretty little cascading waterfalls along the way. Partially frozen, just like the sweat on our backs partially frozen. All right, over a mile and a half, about 1.6 on our watch. Probably a little less since we started around the car. You come to an area, you're finally off the stairs, and you're on a trail. You'll bend to the left, and you're still not at the top. About 2 miles in and still not to the top, and it's still going up. This one is no joke. It is a difficult trail, but it's been very pretty so far. And we are approaching Chimney Tops. I'm too tired. Let's go back. Just kidding. And the view from Chimney Tops, the observation platform, you can't go up to Chimney Tops anymore due to the fire that was started up there a few years ago. And we'll show you footage of what's left of that mountaintop. Very pretty. There is Chimney Top. Smoky Mountain fires a few years ago absolutely decimated that mountain. Trail closed beyond this point. Okay, 2.26 miles, all uphill, and now we're heading back down, and all this will be downhill, so that's the good news. But the views were really nice. It was interesting. There are better overall views in the Smokies, but the view was nice. The trail is pretty. A lot of neat things to see along the way, and it's difficult. Highly traveled, and there's a barricade at the end where they don't want you to cross if the trail's closed because of the fire damage. Over 260 steps and still going down. All right, we just came down a total of about 400 plus steps from the top down to this point. So when you start getting into the heavy stairs, you're going to have about 400 or so steps to take to that point. And we still have a ways to go down the mountain. All right, coming back down, we are a little over 3 miles total into the hike, and we're back to those new signs. So another mile or so to go, be back to the car. Much easier coming down. It's a bear of a hike going up, but it's well worth it. Really nice view. Interesting to see Chimney Tops in the condition it's in. Sort of unfortunate to see it. And along the way, the trail is very pretty. It streams like this. A lot of growth here in the forest. It'll be really pretty once it fills in and flowers start blooming. But still, it is a really great hike. It is a hard hike, but a great one. You should do it if you're in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, close to Gatlinburg, and do Chimney Tops. Well worth it. All right, a little over 4 miles, and we are approaching the trailhead. It's been a fantastic hike, and some of the pictures you'll see are going to be really beautiful. Chimney Tops is a 4,724-foot tall mountain located in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It is a double capstone knob on the eastern slope of the Sugarland Mountain Massif in the central part of the Smokies and is easily noticeable when driving through the Smokies as one of the few peaks to have a bare rock summit. However, most recently, the mountain has become more famous as the epicenter for the 2016 Gatlinburg fires, which devastated portions of the Smoky Mountains. Now, the cause of the well-documented fire was arson, and it was spread by excessively high winds. When it was over, almost 2 weeks after it started, 14 lives had been lost, and over 2,000 homes and business buildings were destroyed. The reported costs have been between $800 million and around $2 billion in damages. Today, all but the last quarter mile of the trail is accessible to hikers, and the view of the scorched summit off in the distance stands as a vivid reminder of the devastation some careless actions can create. Nevertheless, this very popular yet steep and difficult 4-mile out and back trail will get your heart racing, but the surrounding terrain is absolutely beautiful and well worth the effort you put into the hike. The next time you're in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, check out the Chimney Tops Trail for a nice little walk in the woods. Hey everybody, thanks for watching Bushes on the Trail, and if you don't mind, give us that thumbs up. It really helps us out here on the channel. And remember, you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at Bushes on the Trail. And don't forget to subscribe, that way you don't miss any of our other walks in the woods. Thanks for watching.